The Hive just released Mixed Arcade, and in today's video I will be going over everything you need to know about Mixed Arcade. Alright, so once you load into the arcade hub, there will be 4 games to choose from. These 4 games are Block Drop, Capture the Flag, The Bridge, and Ground Wars. Let's start with The Bridge. Bridge currently only has 1 map and only has 2 locker items to choose from. You also have 3 special items to choose from. 3 golden apples, 8 snowballs, or a leap. When you spawn in, you'll spawn in these little boxes, and after a countdown, you will drop down. To score a point, you just jump into the other person's pit across the other side of the map. The next game mode on this list is Capture the Flag. This game mode consists of 2 different teams and a shop which you can buy stuff using coins. You can also buy upgrades such as absorption, block upgrades, arrow upgrades, and fast respawns. The goal of this game mode is to capture the other team's flag and return it to your base 3 times to win. Also, if the other team has your flag, an exclamation mark will be displayed in the top right. The next game mode is Block Drop. Now this game mode used to be on the Hive as a limited time game mode, however they brought it back in the arcade update. If you leveled up when this game was a limited time game, your levels will not save, they have all been reset. There are also several new maps now. But overall, nothing much has changed. The final game mode in this update is Ground Wars. Ground Wars also used to be a limited time game mode but was brought back in the arcade. Once again, if you leveled up in this game previously, your levels were not saved. This game is pretty self-explanatory as you just have blocks and eggs and a bow. You can build barriers to prevent you from getting hit by eggs, as well as shooting other opponents with eggs. Whenever you kill an opponent, your color will move forward 1 block. Once your color makes it all the way to the other team's side, your team wins. There are also new power-ups in this game mode that weren't here previously. There are also these territory expansions, which is this little thing that appears in the middle of the map. If your team shoots this object enough, your side will advance by 5 blocks. And now for the hub. The arcade game mode comes with an entirely new hub, featuring new parkour, as well as a monorail station. There's also parkours all around the map, and there's simply too many to count. However, unlike previous hub parkours, there is now a timer, as well as checkpoints, and if you wish, you can return to your last checkpoint as well as exit the parkour, which is pretty neat. If you click on the compass, there's also now a menu for hub parkours, and clicking on it will show you all of them. As you can see, there are a lot. There are also in-hub PvP games which you can also access by clicking on the compass. There's Nemo Slap, Duels, and Spleef. Nemo Slap is actually a lot of fun. The goal is to slap your Nemos into the void. Now this game mode is basically a free-for-all game mode and there's no real way of winning. You're basically just slapping your opponents, which I can say is quite satisfying. Now the final hub game mode is Duels. You can also select a kit. There's Basic PvP, Archer, and UHC. Basic PvP gives you full iron armor as well as a stone sword. The UHC kit gives you full iron armor, an iron axe, wood, and snowballs. The Archer kit gives you a bow, full iron armor, and that's about it. This is basically just bow spamming simulator. And finally, Spleef. This classic but fun game mode has finally been added to the Hive. This game mode is not a free-for-all game mode, however, and is more like a duel as it is a 1v1 and has a queuing system. Unlike regular Spleef where you usually have a shovel, Hive Spleef you just punch the ground and the blocks will disappear. There is more than 1 layer and this can actually get quite intense. Keep in mind, in all of these in-hub games, there are no leveling systems. It's simply just for fun. So that is pretty much everything about Hive Arcade. If you found this video interesting or helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing as it helps out a lot. Also, I will be posting a lot of arcade content soon, so stay tuned for that.